Welcome to CommonGood in the Commonwealth. Here are my guests. We've got Altec and Elizabethtown Independent Schools. And if you would just introduce yourselves to our audience, your name and where you work and what you do.
So my name is Brenda Huerta Parra. I am an engineering co-op at Altec, and I'll pass it on to Jess.
My name is Jess Colvin. I'm the Operations Buyer Supervisor at Altec Industries in Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
My name is Kathy Francis. I'm the Director of Panther Place After School Program with Elizabethtown Independent Schools.
Great. Thank you for being here this morning. You've done a great project this past summer, and I'd like you to tell us a little bit more about that. So I'm going to start with Kathy. So tell us about Panther Place After School Program. Just give us an idea of what that is and what happens there.
Okay, our program serves 1st through 5th graders from the E-Town School District, and every day students come over and get help with their homework, their academic help and support, as well as providing them other enrichment activities that they might not otherwise be exposed to. We do also have support the families with different family events, and we are partners with several agencies in the community that help us with our students. So
what does this program mean for children who participate in it? How has that supported? We've got children who oftentimes don't have folks at home when they get off school, so they're coming to Panther Place, correct?
Correct. It provides a safe place for children as their parents are able to work. It also provides the extra needed support for these students that are low academics. We have several families that don't speak English at home, so we help them. They're just falling low academically because of that. So there's several reasons why it's beneficial to our families and our students.
Great. So just to kind of preface this project is Jess and I have been working since the beginning of the year looking at ways that Altec can be involved in the community more beyond the giving aspect. They're looking for volunteer opportunities, and so just tell us a little bit about the goal of Altec and the co-op program, how volunteering and being integrated in the community is important.
So being integrated in the community is both important to the community as well as to Altec, because it just helps our co-ops demonstrate the Altec values in the community. That gives us so much, so we can give back to them, right? Now, with this particular project, it was a super fun experience because we were able to give back to the younger generation, not just everyone, but specifically that younger generation.
Well, so the project that they were looking for a project, and so the project that was needed was the playground at Panther Place had fallen in disrepair. Is that correct, Kathy?
Yes, we had just had it our building inspected, including the playground, which the playground failed the inspection because it was worse than we even realized it when Altec came out and looked at it. But it was not safe. And it had been built in 1992, I believe. So,
It's got some time on it.
It was a great need.
Absolutely. So once you understood the project scope, Jess, just tell us a little bit more how that process rolled out.
So with the learning and development program that we have for our co-ops at Altec, one of the main things that we want to do is inspire leadership among our co-op team. So taking this project, we immediately brought it to Brenda and her cohort, Nathan, who went ahead and started working on that. Brenda, do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Jess brought this project to me around May. It was very exciting. We actually got to go out and look at the playground around May and really take all the measurements that we would need. really look at what needs to be done and what we would be able to do. And it was a very great experience for me to practice my leadership skills and communication skills throughout the whole project. And I think I learned more from doing the whole project itself, more than I realized that I would. So it was a great opportunity, not just for me, but for all of the other co-ops as well.
So there was a T-shirt that your team wore. Now, how many team members were out there working on the playground?
More than 30 people throughout the whole week. We had different groups of people each day, and it was just very unique seeing supervisors, admins, co-ops, just working on the same goal throughout the week. So it was very amazing to see that happen.
So you designed a T-shirt to the summer volunteer event, correct?
Yes.
So are you into graphics and some artistic endeavors?
I am not necessarily. I do, however, felt like we needed something to demonstrate the fact that we were doing the project, not only to show it to our team, but also show it to all of the other people at Altech to like bring awareness to what we were doing. So just seeing like that following Friday, everybody come in with their shirt, just proud that they were able to help throughout the whole week. It was just a good feeling.
I think it's an easy way to put on the T-shirt to display that team effort. And Altech is really great about that, because you can go around town on any given day and you'll see somebody who works for Altech because they're wearing a T-shirt from something that they're either supporting, they've been involved with. And so we love working with Altech. They've been tremendous partners to United Way and this community as a whole. What can you tell us about the playground itself? You all fabricated parts for this, correct? It was made in-house.
Yes. We fabricated like the side railings for the playground. We fabricated the steps, the stairs. We designed those and fabricated those, as well as the new addition, the lily pad. My co-partner, Nate, he designed the whole lily pad. It was an idea from all the co-ops, and he was really the one that brought it to life. So yes, it was a lot of planning, a lot of organizing, and a lot of designing for this playground project. So it was a big learning experience.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful project, and I know there's photos showing it throughout this podcast about what has taken place, but it is absolutely beautiful. Kathy, can you tell us about the reaction from students who are participating in Panther Place and families who've seen the work that Altech made come to life?
The students were just thrilled, and several of our students live in that neighborhood, so neighborhood children play on that playground, and they were excited to tell everybody else when school started that they'd already been on that playground and they loved it. So they want to go outside and play on the playground every day, and so it's been exciting to see their faces and their reaction to it.
Absolutely, and now they can do it in a safe environment too. I know
Yes.
that you all have done everything to make this a great place for kids to come to after school. Learning opportunities and play experiences, which are essential to learning. So moving on a little bit from the project, I just want to ask both of your teams, just tell me what creating community means to you and your role as a partner who's funded and a partner who is a huge donor and a volunteer treasure chest for us. You can start.
Well, I think our program really brings a lot of community together, because we're always asking and receiving volunteer help from people in the community, whether it be just sharing an experience or reading with a child or teaching in a short block of time different talents. So, that is bringing community together. We're open to having people in the community be partners with us.
Wonderful.
So for Altech, we understand that when giving to the community, oftentimes we are giving back to the associates that come to work for us every single day, as well as other members of the community that don't work for Altech yet.
Yeah, I like that, yet.
So with this project in particular, on the first day, we had a group leader from our quality team who mentioned that he actually went to school and played on this playground that we were working on. So
Wow.
it was super cool to see how he had once had a hand in this playground, and he was helping to restore that playground again. So potentially impacting those future Altec associates. It was just really cool to see.
Absolutely, full circle.
Oh yeah.
For me, I think throughout the whole project that week, we actually had a kid that actually goes to the school there come and help, and just seeing his excitement in his face throughout the whole week and how this playground that he's going to be playing in was getting built, and like he just wanted to help do anything. He just wanted to be part of it. And so that really meant a lot for me, and I know it meant a lot for a lot of people, including the kid, that he got to be part of that. So it's a great experience for him and for the community to see that.
I love that, part of that paying it forward. So if somebody wanted to know more about working at Altec, what would you tell them?
So at Altec, we are very centered on our values. We have job opportunities ranging from welding to floor associates to the quality team. Job opportunities are endless. For our engineering team, I think we have over 200 engineers on our site. So if
Wow.
you're interested in engineering, please come work for Altec. Additionally, we are adding some buyer co-ops to our program. So co-op very similar to internships through ECTC. So any business students, any supply chain management students, if you're interested, now would be the time to jump on board. This program is brand new, but we've had experience with our engineering co-op programs. You know exactly what to do for that. So working at Altec, you get to see the impact of what you're doing every day. And you know, our why statement of helping Americans across the country live as they want through the electricity that we can provide through our trucks. I think that that statement alone is what really brought me in, is helping Americans live the way that they want to live. So that meant a lot to me, but Brenda?
Can you repeat the question real quick?
I'm not sure I remember what I asked. No, I was asking as far as opportunities for employment with Altec and career opportunities, and how you can be involved, who you go talk to, what your interests are. As a co-op, I think you have a unique experience, is
Right.
that student perspective. Could you tell us just a little bit about that?
Yeah, so when I started at Altec, I had no idea what I was walking into. I've heard really bad experiences for co-ops, really good experiences for co-ops, and I personally believe that my experience with Altec has been one of the best experiences that I could ever hear from any other co-op at my school. They really pushed me to reach my goals, and they helped me set milestones in my career that I am able to reach through their support and their guidance. So through all of that, I feel like I've grown not only as a person, but as an engineer with my time at Altec.
That's amazing. It's amazing to be in a workplace that offers those kind of opportunities for you to grow and develop as a person and as an employee. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. One, Kathy, for the Panther Place program and everything you do to direct that and enrich the lives of kids who need it the most. And Jess and Brenda, for your leadership on this project and making something really good happen and helping be a part of creating that community. Just appreciate you reaching out to us and continuing that work partnership and how we improve the lives of others. So I think that's all we have today for Common Good in the Commonwealth. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to reach out to us and find out how you can get involved.